Far from Jerusalem, high in the eastern mountains of Persia, strangers were watching the skies. They were magi, people so wise they seemed to possess magic. The magi gathered wisdom and knowledge from every place. They were always reading, watching, listening, and wondering about the meaning of things. One night they saw a new star. At least, it looked like a star. But it did not act like one. Instead of staying in one place, it went its own way, wandering like a planet. It was not on any of their star charts. What is it? They wondered. What does it mean? A star like that must tell of something important, like the birth of some great person. They decided to follow it. We want to know the truth, they said to one another. How will we know unless we follow the light? The creator of the stars will show us the way. The Magi followed that star all the way to Jerusalem. At home, they were used to dealing with kings and important people, so they went first to the palace of King Herod. Herod ruled the lands all around Jerusalem, even though it was the Romans who really held the power. The Magi told Herod about the star they had seen. They wondered if he knew anything about the birth of a new king. We have come a long way, explained the first Magi to King Herod. We have followed a remarkable star, explained the second Magi. So, can you tell us where the baby is? Asked the third Magi. The baby born King of Jews? King of Jews? King of Jews? King Herod repeated, trying hard not to look upset. Let me speak with my advisors. And so, King Herod called a meeting that was not very happy. King of the Jews, the king shouted. King of the Jews! I am the King of the Jews! Yes, your majesty, his advisors mumbled. But God has always promised that one day he would send us a special king. Perhaps he is the one the Star Watchers are looking for. Herod muttered. And where does God say this special king will be born? In Bethlehem, your majesty, the city of David. Send for the Star Watchers, King Herod ordered. I have decided what I shall do. When the Magi returned, Herod told them, Go and find this king, he said. When you do, be sure and come back and tell me, so I can bow down to him. But the Magi were wise enough not to trust Herod. The star led them to Bethlehem. When they found Jesus, they were overjoyed. They gave him the gifts they had brought with them, gold, because it does not tarnish, and a true king values things that last, frankincense for prayer, because a true king seeks wisdom through being still and listening to God, myrrh for healing and to anoint the dead, because a true king seeks to heal rather than to harm, and a true king knows that death must come before new life. After they had given their gifts, the Magi went home by a different route, avoiding King Herod. When they did not return, Herod flew into a rage. His advisors tried to calm him, but he would not listen. All he wanted was to seek out and destroy Jesus. He caused great harm to innocent people, but in spite of his efforts to hold on to power, in the end, he died alone and afraid. On their way home, the Magi talked about the star, how it caught them by surprise, roaming freely around the world, how it scattered its gift of light far and wide, how it broke open a story about one people and made it a story for all people. The end.